Hi, I'm Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker, a Hollywood icon known for her charm, confidence, and captivating style, is leaving people with a bad taste in their mouth.
I think she thinks it's adorable. It is not. It is the exact opposite.
She's mostly known as Carrie Bradshaw in Sex and the City. But today you'll see one habit that turned people off instantly, and it even shocked the interviewer.
It's crazy. I was really shocked. Why do I find that so hard to believe?
She confessed never watching herself back.
Well, I never saw it, yeah. I don't like to look at myself.
And it gets worse, because it's not just this one scene here about phone sex, because the real problem is what she says after.
But this is such a weird moment where he's having phone sex with you.
I'm sorry, what?
And no wonder people are reacting. Well, if she's not watching, why should we? What really matters for today's video is why she's avoiding to watch herself back and what the consequences are. Because the more we avoid the mirror, the more we avoid seeing ourselves clearly, the harder it becomes to truly connect with people in our daily lives. So what's really going on here? And how can we avoid turning people off just like that? Let's dive in and watch this first clip where Howard is explaining this scene of phone sex, but especially notice her reaction. And if you're new here, I'm Rachel. If you could also hit the like and subscribe for more videos just like this, I would love to see you again.
But this is such a weird moment where he's having phone sex with you.
I'm sorry, what?
He takes his tongue and he starts licking his hand.
No, I've not seen that.
Is that really true? You really have not seen it?
I've not seen it, no.
She's not rewatching any of her scenes, not even her most iconic ones, and we'll get back to that. But Stern, the interviewer, was shocked, and so were her fans. Here are some of the reactions. On Instagram, Bridget Nicole, why are we watching if she's not even watching? Or General Wolverine wrote, who doesn't watch their own show? No matter how you slice it, it's either egotistical or terrible quality control. Another comment, well, that's odd, to be a producer and not watch it? How do you justify that? And the reply to that comment was, well, yeah, it's bizarre. Hey, I produced this show just like that. Oh, is it good? Honestly, I don't know. And then Zoe Claire wrote, I will never understand how she got so famous and why she has fans. It's baffling to me. It gets really interesting when Howard asks why, and Parker says it's a vanity thing.
I cannot believe, I know you've said this before, that you rarely will watch something you've been in.
Yeah.
Is it a superstition?
It's probably more vain than that. I mean, I don't like to look at myself, and I found it like almost unbearable. My grave concern is that it's actually more vanity than
Right.
any kind of taste of humbleness, you know?
So she says it's vanity, as if protecting her ego is more important than engaging and connecting with the audience. Think about it. If you're playing a guitar or singing a song and you never listen to your own recordings, how can you know that you're actually good until you really listen to it? You might think that you're really good and really talented until you actually listen, and then you'll find out why the audience or where the audience might cringe. It's like going through life without ever looking into a mirror. You have no idea, and you will never know how you come across because you've never actually seen yourself. There are big names out there in Hollywood, just like Samuel L. Jackson, and he watches himself back and he explains why.
Do you watch your movies?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Like more than
Religiously. I always think that, I can't stand to watch myself. It's like some bullshit. It's like, really? It's a watch me business. And if you can't watch it, why should people pay $13.50 to watch you do it?
I'm not an actor, but I do know they teach that in acting schools, that you have to watch yourself back and then learn and improve. And there are many actors who talk about this. And it's just like public speaking. If you watch yourself back, that's when you'll notice where you can improve your tone, your pacing, maybe movements or facial expressions. You learn, you watch it, you hear it, and then you can improve from there. Parker has even been asked by the producer Michael Patrick King, and she refused.
I haven't seen most of Sex and the City ever.
Right.
And I haven't seen And Just Like That. Every now and then Michael Patrick will say to me, please watch episode,
Right.
so I don't know. This is the first I'm hearing about that.
Is that true? No, but I mean,
Waiting.
is it true that you're you really have no knowledge of it?
That refusal speaks volumes. It's one thing to say, well, I don't like to watch myself, but when your team is pushing you and you still refuse, it comes across as arrogant and cocky. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, please, and get ready for the real shocker when the interviewer talks about masturbation.
You've got to stop saying that.
Are you uncomfortable talking about men's masturbation?
I don't even recall that I've ever discussed it in my entire life.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm going to.
Isn't this funny? I sense that you're very uncomfortable talking publicly about sex.
So here you see the star of the show called Sex in the City, a show that is all about bold conversations about sex and relationships. And yet, when the topic of sex comes in an interview, she shies away. This is such a credibility gap between who she is known for and how she communicates off camera.
I don't even recall that I've ever discussed it in my entire life.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm going to.
Isn't this funny?
And people are really turned off by that reaction. Not because she's private, but because the contrast is impressive. And it's another way she's disconnecting from the audience. But this isn't just about watching yourself back. It's about what happens when you don't. Because how do you connect with people in conversations and in life when you're not even aware of the moments that people remember you for? Imagine having a conversation in your daily life and you're talking to the other person and you're bringing up a memory or something they said in the past, and the other person is completely tuned out. No idea what you're talking about. How would you feel? Pretty annoyed, right? But this is what Sarah Jessica Parker is doing. She never watches any of her scenes back. If she's in a conversation, or in this case, in this interview, people talk about several scenes. What about all of her fans? They talk about the scenes that they love, their favorite scenes. She has no clue. I mean, that turns people off instantly. Parker is mostly known to be charismatic, confident, and a talented actress, but self-awareness requires more than charm. Charisma is not just showing up and being present. It's about being able to look back, to stay curious, to stay connected. True charisma means seeing ourselves clearly, even if it's uncomfortable. And if you want to see some really easy habits on how to come across charismatic and confident, then watch this next video and I'll see you there.